All right, thanks for stopping by. So I am tinkering. I pulled all my bedding off. I've taken it in and I'm washing it here at my dad's house. It's gonna take like 3 or 4 loads to wash all my blankets and all that stuff. And also I'm about to pull this crate out. This is my winter clothes in there. I'm gonna organize that. I've been working on this crate. This is pretty much nothing but butane and wet wipes, extra trash bags, and I do have some emergency food down in the bottom of here. But look at all these wet wipes I've accumulated. I won't have to buy those for a long time. But I've got some of this stuff. I've had this for, gosh, 3 years, 4 years. It's in these Mylar packs and they're supposed to be good for like 20 years. But always keep it in there too, you know, just to have some emergency food. It's just high carb stuff like pastas, rice, potatoes, maybe a few desserts in there, cream of wheat. But got plenty of room for my wet wipes. G gave me these when I met him in Dallas. He had them laying around. They're the big bath wipes. But I really like these. Get them at Walmart and they've got the texture on them, you know. And they are non-scented, 72 in a pack, and I've got what, 8 packs. So, and G gave me these things too. These are really good. They're really expensive, but they're really good. So, got all that. Trash bags. And let's see, I've got 6 cans of butane. And I think I've got 2 more cans in one of the cabinet drawers up there. So we purged some stuff here. This one, I've got my winter pants that I've used one time. These things are amazing. Windproofed, water resistant. They're lined with some kind of fleece stuff. Look at that lining in there. And these things will be great in the winter. Winter socks. Let's see. Jacket, some button-up shirts that I never wear, but I always like to keep some around in case I need to go to an event where I need a button-up shirt. And all of my blankets will go in here once I get them washed and dried. They're currently drying right now. Lots of thick winter socks. So I'll be starting to pull this out and use this probably after Thanksgiving, I guess. Another thing I need to do is I've been tucking the Starlink cable here under the bed, but that's getting kind of cluttered, so I might need to make a hook up here somewhere. Seems like when I had Starlink before, I had a hook up here. I think that's it right there. And I would hook the cable up there to get it off the floor. But right now I've just been winding it up like rope and sticking it right under the mattress there. That's been working out. I don't know, might just keep doing that. Alright, terrible camera work here. Let's see. So this is where my propane tank will go. I'll be getting a propane tank in probably 6 weeks from now. I just got my new buddy heater hose. I got the 10-foot hose that says it does not need a filter. That is not true. You always need a filter. So I've got a filter also. And the propane tank will sit here, and this ratchet strap will go around it and hold it in place right here in this area here. It's a 15-pound Blue Rhino tank that you get at Lowe's. and I'll need probably to get it filled once to get me through the winter. That's where it was last winter. I only had to have it refilled once. So that's what I've been tinkering on today. Let's go around and check out the mess on the other side. There you go. I got the fridge off. I shut it off, and I didn't have much food in it, but what I had, I took it inside and put it in my dad's fridge. It was just some cheese and lunch meat and stuff like that. And I need to clean this, don't I? Well, it looks pretty good. Pretty good. And I always keep a real thermometer in here. It's 80 degrees. It's probably over 80 because it's not running, you know. Because I don't trust the digital display on these things. They're always off like 5 or 10 degrees. So always set it with this. And when it's down in that blue section there by my thumb, that's for your fridge. And if you use it as a freezer, you're going to want to set it in that blue section there. So it's a restaurant thermometer. Or sometimes you see these in the deli section of grocery stores. So what I do is I set this to where it stays in the blue. That's usually around 36 degrees. And then this display up here is usually going to be saying something like 29. So these will never get it to the right temperature to keep your food safe from bacteria. They're always wrong, the digital displays. So don't trust those. Always get you one of these, just to be on the safe side. Because when this one says 36, this one will say somewhere like 29 or 30, which is saying that it's really colder than it is. You see what I'm saying? So if you set this on 36, you'd really be up at like 42, 44. And if memory serves me right, you need to keep your food at 41 to keep it from bacteria growing. Does that make sense? Somewhere between 33 and 41. 32 is going to start freezing it, you know. So this is my Set Power fridge. Always been really happy with it. You know, it doesn't matter what brand you get. These digital thermometers are never going to be accurate. So always get one of these. But this has been a good one. It's the second Set Power that I've had. I gave away my first one and I regretted it. I wished I had it back as soon as I gave it away. But this one's good. The lid opens from this side, or you can turn it around and it would open from this side. But I prefer that way. All right, I'll tell you what, let's keep that open and get that aired out. So let's put this towel on it to keep it from closing. There we go. What other kind of mess we got in here? I think I'm going to remove this cabinet because my house batteries are underneath that box. And I want to get a rubber mat, like a rubber floor mat, just solid rubber. And I want to put over the top of my batteries. Because right now I have these little caps over the terminals. But I don't trust them. I'd rather just have a big rubber mat that lays over the whole thing. So I'll probably grab one of those from Walmart in the next few days. Take all this out. And check my wiring. Yeah, it's been several weeks, maybe months since I've done that. I think the last time I did it, I actually made a video about it, right? So it's time to start, you know, doing my inspections more regular. And there we go. I love this hanging organizer. Put all of my bathroom stuff in it. Spray bottles, mouthwash, toothpaste, Q-tips, stuff like that. Just hang it up on the wall. Lightweight stuff. And that thing has been up there for 3 or 4 years and it still looks pretty new to me. But if it ever tears, I'm just going to go into my Amazon history and get one just like it because I got it off of Amazon. And I actually cut the bottom off of it because it just hangs about 6 inches below where the fridge is. So I do have to slide the fridge forward to get that bottom row of items out. But I keep stuff down there that I hardly ever use. Let's see, we've rambled on enough today. We're already over 10 minutes. Well, sorry to take up so much of your time, but check in with you later. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.